Hey everybody, it is Thursday morning, so most of you in my 8:30 class have turned in your major research papers, so thank you for that. I am looking forward to reading those. I owe the midterm to you and this research paper, so that's a total of 200 points. So we are moving forward. This is the end of week 9, so we have, what is that, 6 more weeks, of which the final week will be the final exam, of course. And so we had our first week in class this past Tuesday. Unfortunately, there weren't a whole lot of people in attendance, but that is partly because of the fire that we had, and I hope everybody is okay and no one was affected by it. We will have a different classroom going forward for the 8:30 class, but keep in mind that we will not have a class, in-person class this Tuesday. I will be out of town, but we will do a Zoom, and I will make sure that we do that, of course, at 8:30 and 11:30. But the classroom going forward for the 8:30 class is Beckman 102, and the classroom at 11:30 is DeMille 103, as it was this past Tuesday. Anyway, so those of you who are at 11:30 are doing your papers and getting those finalized, getting those in. So going forward, what we have next week is chapters 13. We're going to go over just chapter 13. And then we will have, I will post that day a 25-point questionnaire, and you will have to do that by the 5th of November. So you have basically 48 hours to get that due to me. Actually, it's more like 48 and 12 is what, 60 hours, because it's due Thursday night at 11:59. So that's November 5th at 11:59. You have to do that, and that will be a 25-point questionnaire. We'll ask a couple of questions based on what we discussed this week and next week. And those will be posted. Some of the material, all the material is posted in the modules for week 9 and then again for week 10. And then there are PowerPoints. I have provided PowerPoints for chapters 11 and 12. Those are up and live. And then going forward, we're going to discuss entertainment marketing for next week. And then we'll get into esports and talk a little bit about how crazy that business is. And the opportunities there are amazing. A lot of companies are getting involved in that in terms of sponsorship. There are a lot of arenas being built because the participation is becoming huge. A lot of young people who play in that arena are becoming millionaires very quickly by sponsorship, as well as the amount of money that's being thrown at them. And from that, we're going to do some other topics. What does a team do without money? And so we'll talk about, again, raising money, sponsorship. We'll talk about how a person becomes a celebrity, both as an actor or someone with a body of work, and then also how do you build your own platform as an influencer? And then we'll talk a little bit about some other sports, some other entertainment platforms, UFC, and some other things that might be of interest to you. And then we'll get into the final week, which will be your study guide for your final. And then the final will be scheduled for December 15th. And if this had been in class, if we had been in class all this time, that would have been 1:30 to 4 on December 15th, but I obviously will give you time to get that final exam to me, much like I did with the midterm. So we have 3 more writing projects. You have a writing project due to me on the 5th. You have one that's due to me on the 12th and one that's due to me on the 19th. Each one of those are 50 points. They have been posted. They're in your assignment section. Please look at those again. Start working on those. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate, and get those done. You can write those now. You can get them all done, bang them out, upload those, job done. So like I said, you have a 25-pointer That's due also on November 5th, as I just discussed. You have another 25-pointer due on December 3rd, and we'll discuss that. I'll post that on December 1st. Then you have basically another 60 hours to get that done. We also have a final quiz on December 19th, right before our Thanksgiving break, and that will cover chapters 11 through probably 15. And so that's kind of where we are at this point in terms of going forward and doing the work. So what I would focus on right now, take a breather maybe this weekend. You've done a lot of work this week in terms of getting your midterm in. Thank you for that. Getting your papers in today. Thank you for that. And then next Thursday, you've got your writing project number 3. Then you've got your writing project number 4. And then finally, project number 5. All those are individual writing projects. All those assignments are, as I said, posted in the assignment section. So get on those, get those done, bang them out. Those are each worth 50 points. Again, be concise, answer the questions. If you need to talk to me, we'll schedule some time to do that. So we will have a class by Zoom on Tuesday, the 3rd of November. We're going to talk a little bit about entertainment marketing, and I look forward to seeing you then. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. Thanks, everybody.